the last episode you saw us explore Raccoon Island. This week we'll be making the short hop to Hilton Head. Hope you enjoy the ride.
Alright, we're walking through.
See, this area right in here would be good. All through those trees and everything, that's where you'd want to metal detect.
Ben's planning out his metal detecting route that he can never take because we're pretty sure it's not legal here.
Yeah, it'd be a nighttime affair were I to come here with a metal detector. It's possible. It's not too far away from me. You never know. Maybe it happened.
It's like a really nice paved path here. Theater type speechy area over here.
Apparently below this walkway on the inside of the fort was a sunken rectangular area dug out to accommodate a bomb shelter. The shelter would have been framed with wood and about 8 or 10 feet high with a flat roof of heavy timbers. 3 sides of the shelter would have been backfilled with earth. The fourth side at the rear would have been left open. The top would also have been covered with earth, perhaps up to the level you are standing. The purpose of the shelter was to provide the storage space protected from enemy shelling for powder, shells, food, and other necessities. It also provided a place for gunners to break on rest. The shelter is no more, having succumbed to the elements long ago.
This is the gun. It's all filled up, as you can see.
Yeah, it says these are not the original cannons and that they were the typical, similar to the typical cannon used in a place like this because they are considered a heavy gun. That being said, those are the wrong carriages for said gun. That's for a boat, so it would be considered a gun and not a cannon. Now, if it were a actual cannon, the mount would be much different than that because it's just the way they were mounted to make them be easier to roll around and move. A ship's gun has that carriage style, so that would not be considered a cannon. It would in fact be considered a gun were it to be mounted on a ship where it should be, because that's a ship's gun and not a cannon. So
Meanwhile, Goliath is pulling away.
Because this is for mounting the small wheels.
Yep.
Instead of having it on big giant wheels, where the big giant wheels would come out here and brace the whole unit to come back. That's obviously not original there because that's welded steel. Cute, but not quite real. I mean, you have a touch hole here still, but the barrel is plugged with something, so I can't come back here and light this thing off and blow that little tree to bits because that would be awesome.
That poor tree.
That would have been that. I mean, who planted that tree there? Come on now. What are you thinking? Planting that tree in front of a cannon like that? I want to come back with a big giant drill and auger that thing out so I can blow that tree to bits.
All right.
Historical inaccuracies abound in Fort Mitchell.
Meanwhile, we're still looking for gators. We found a gator warning sign. Should we go look for gators?
Feeding, harassing, or the unlawful killing or taking of alligators can result in substantial fines or jail time. A fed alligator loses its natural fear of humans. This can pose a danger to the public. Well, what if I want to feed the alligator to me?
There's a restaurant down the street that serves alligator. I think it's happening today.
It will be happening today, folks. I will be eating alligator. The dog will know the taste of alligator. It's okay. Goliath may spit it out though, because he's kind of picky about it.
Looks like we found some Rhode Island backs here on the sign.
Yeah, so Life in the Fort says that while there is no evidence that Fort Mitchell ever came under attack, it did require an active garrison for several years. Regiments stationed here include the 3rd New Hampshire Infantry and the 3rd Rhode Island Artillery. So that being said, folks, I'm from Rhode Island and I know the difference between these guns. I'm guessing that the Rhode Islanders who were stationed here many, many moons ago would have had accurate and much more dependable weapons, because we have enough common sense not to plant palm trees in front of our cannon. So anyway, their activities include regular guard duties, drills, work, and inspections. There was much free time for fishing, crabbing, and gathering oysters.
Sounds like what we do.
Alligator hunting, you see, I could go back and revive it again, you know. Sleeping, gambling, yeah, maybe complaining. Yeah,
Oh, I'm good at complaining. That's my specialty.
And partying. All right, let's get that on. Like the liquor, widespread drunkenness became a problem in the Department of the South that General Order issued in 1863 restricting the use of alcohol to commissioned officers who are limited to 1 gallon per month.
So what I hear is I spent all the time drunk, riding alligators, and gathering oysters.
That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, shooting some guns, drinking, and riding alligators and eating oysters isn't a bad idea.
Nope.
I think we should get on some of that.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Oh.
Next. Ooh, that looks very alligator-y. Alright, folks, let's find a gator.
I don't see any slide marks, though.
Yeah, where's the gators? The path goes down. Let's check it out. He's keeping a close eye on Goliath over here, since we know there might be reptilians. Reptiles. Does it just go straight to the mud, this path? Okay then. Meanwhile, it's like Condo City behind the fort. Alright, so this is where we end up. It's sand. No gator track, so there's that. Lots of oyster shells. What are you doing? Oh God. He's getting weird, folks. It's breezy enough and you're flicking dirt on me, so I'm good.
I tried.
Yep. It's a cool little spot.
Yeah.
I don't see any gator tracks. Yeah. Boat cushion. This tree branch is crazy. It's got like all oysters stuck on it. Alright, well I think I've seen the whole fort.
Yep.
We've seen the mud. We've seen the
sand.
well, the sand. It is mud over there though, isn't it?
No, it's all
It's all
sand.
sand. So it's like a gross little beach.
It's like a gross little. I actually kind of rather like it.
It's cool to check out for a couple minutes, but it's not like you're gonna have a picnic over here.
I would have a picnic right here.
Palm fronds.
You want to eat lunch with me right here? Rebecca?
I feel like
You
I'd
want to
be
eat lunch right here? This is a fine spot for a picnic. Look, we can even go fishing.
You have to be on the lookout for gators the whole time though.
Well, maybe I'll make them my lunch.
Found a fishing thing. Keeper?
No, this isn't a keeper, but I'm just looking at their setup.
Not impressed. The fisherman was unimpressed. He threw it back into the woods.
It's okay. I'm just releasing it into its native element.
Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Lead the way, Chihuahua.
That's the weird mound that was a fort before. You can see it much better from this angle.
They obviously rebuilt these forts with like a bunch of things. Excavators, tracks all over this place, so it's really
not too authentic.
Not too original. Kind of unfortunate, to say the least. So I think by nighttime metal detecting will be put on hold.
Tracks in there. Not from animals, folks.
Yeah, I never had a moat like this or any of that.
So the moat was built after the fact. So as you can see, there's a moat dug here, but that's not original, right?
Yeah, it says most earthwork forts were surrounded by moats resulting from the removal of the earth of the construction for the walls. Sharpened spikes were sometimes set in these ditches, serving as additional defense. As a waterfront battery, Fort Mitchel's moat was probably never considered an important defensive factor. Just not a thing.
Yeah, sounds like someone's like, this thing needs a moat in like 1990.
Several have kept them for amusement. Yeah, it seems unlikely and primitive and dangerous alligators. Wonderful names for all this place. There's nothing this whole swamp and Skull Creek.
I don't know why you need a moat when there's a whole little river.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's Skull Creek.
Skull? They just sound like places out of the movies. Something from the never-ending story, you know? The Dismal Swamp. If you can remember the name of the swamp in the never-ending story, just leave it below in the comments, because we can't remember the name. Ben, do you remember?
No, I don't. I never liked the never-ending story to begin with.
Oh man, that's a good movie.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
Oh.
No.
Goliath's kind of like that big white dog.
No, he's not. Goliath is nowhere near that big white dog. Big white dog in that movie was dumb. Goliath's very smart. That's some Blair Witchy looking shit right there.
Yeah. It's a little Blair Witch. There's not any little stick people hanging from the branches though.
We have to turn around.
We have to turn around? Oh, yeah, there's construction. I guess they're gonna put some condos on the other side.
Yeah.
Real original.
Fort Mitchel's days are numbered. They're trying to erase history left and right, ladies and gentlemen, and this place's days are numbered. Very soon it'll be the condos at Fort Mitchell.
They're gonna have like that random terrace they always have at condos where no one ever goes to it.
And that'll be it.
Yep.
That'll be the Fort Mitchell remembrance.
Hello! Goliath! Did you get set free? No, not down there. Come on. Over here. Over here, come on. None of your shenanigans, mister. None of your shenanigans.
Yeah, so maybe that's what we should do, right?
Yeah.
After we sail through the Caribbean and stuff, we should come back here, buy a house, dig a moat around it and fill it with alligators and stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. We could build the house like a castle too, right? So on each big turret, we could have like 2 little houses, and yeah, it'd be great. In the middle of it, I could have like a swimming pool or something, and make.
I think I'd rather live in the Caribbean than South Carolina.
I mean, I could.
South Carolina's okay, don't get me wrong, but
I could do that in the Caribbean too, though.
there's no gators there, though. Well, I guess it depends where we go.
Them.
You can import gators.
Well, I mean, crocodiles maybe. See that things like that.
Just remember Columbia's history with the hippos there.
Yeah, but we're erasing history, so we don't need to know it.
Oh, okay. It's too polluted for a gator.
I think so. And golf courses are known for their wonderful.
Ben and I have been
ecology.
walking alongside this golf course behind us for a while now. We're not quite to the town area. Looks like a lot of extremely manicured houses and a golf course. Ben's still hoping for a crocodile.
A gator.
A gator. It's an alligator or a crocodile? I always forget.
Florida, you might start to see crocodiles, but we have to see an alligator before we find a crocodile.
I don't know, folks.
It's true. It's true. Look, gator will see you later, but it's in a while crocodile. So
that's what we're basing this on.
You're gonna run into an alligator before you run into a crocodile.
Well, you heard it from the source, folks.
I'm
You
telling
can base all your facts on that.
That's the way to go. Is that one right there?
Where?
On the. Do you see where the turtles are?
Turtles. Left,
Over
right. Maybe. Do you want to go look?
I do want to go look.
Alright, this is like not to put a dog near the mouth real close thing. Alright, so there's some stuff over there and we're gonna go check. How about you take the camera and I hold the dog? Yeah.
Is this thing recording?
Yeah.
All right, folks. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna hunt down an alligator right now. We're gonna see if we got one in South Carolina. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Turtles. See turtles.
Oh, so many turtles. Oh no, they're all jumping
Run,
in.
turtles, run. Dun, 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 dun.
Is the other one a gator or is that turtle?
No, it's a stupid cormorant. Well, folks, turns out it was just turtles and stupid cormorants. I'm very disappropriate,
There's
disheartened.
something swimming down there. What is that?
Those look like birds.
Oh, birds. Not
Damn it.
exciting.
No gators. Those are pretty large poops. Don't see any like slide marks though.
Ben is looking for a gator. Really pretty pond. Disgruntled boyfriend looking for gators. A Goliath, did you want to see a gator? Well, you're gonna have to eat one to get even with them.
I'm going to eat one before I see one again. It's very sad. Oh man, what do you think? Gators for lunch? Let's go get some gators for lunch.
In the next episode, we'll be exploring Dafuski Island, which is really, really cool. Should check it out. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so now. Don't forget to hit the bell.
If you're new to our channel, hit subscribe and don't forget to leave us a like. We love getting comments and questions from our viewers. Please leave us a comment below. It would make our day. Help us afford to keep the channel going by becoming a Patreon. Patreons throw us a couple dollars weekly for each episode we put out. We also take one-time contributions on Cash App and Venmo.